Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Talk Tottenham here with your host Tom. Guys, Spurs have just lost 1-0 to Manchester City in the FA Cup fourth round, and it's a tough one to take, guys. And I think the fact that we only really had one effort on target tonight, guys, kind of says it all. We didn't really trouble them. I thought the commitment was there, and I thought we defended really well for most of that match, and had some good passages play and some good moments. I actually thought after we after I actually thought after sort of City started the second half quite well. I thought we came back into it, pretty well, and we're kind of looked like we were kind of build up a head of steam, but it never really translated into efforts on target, guys, did it? And I think as the game wore on into that last 10 minutes, you could kind of smell the goal coming for City, and obviously De Bruyne's miss. Bernardo Silva also had a chance, both from Højbjerg's errors, who I felt on the whole actually had quite a good game before those two slip-ups. But yeah, just couldn't get past them tonight. City are just so good at the moment, and it's just disappointing, guys, because I really thought that we were gonna have a little bit more of a go at it tonight. Madders came obviously on for the last 20. He didn't really influence the game at all, but can't expect him to after being out for 3 months. Just such a kick in the teeth, guys, isn't it? Because I've been excited about this game all week, especially today, and it was just obvious today that we just were missing Sonny so much. I think if you put Sonny in that team, up top probably instead of Richie, we're a different threat. We could suddenly have got in behind them, but just we're missing something called game, really. It was a real shame. But other than that, I thought, as I said before, I thought the commitment was there, and I thought the effort was there, and for large parts of the game, we were passing the ball well, we were closing them down, we were winning 50-50s. But yeah, just an absolute sickler at the end, and just the manner in the goal, the manner in the way that we've conceded as well, with such a soft goal. And Big Vic, he's been such a brilliant player for us this season. He's been one of the players of the season, but yeah, in that moment, unfortunately, it's a bit of an error from Vicario. It's not just a little error, it's a big error. And I'm not even quite sure what he was doing, because you see a lot of keepers in that situation and they push players out of the way. And, goalkeepers are so well protected. I don't know why he just hasn't tried to kind of get the body, get there first. But I think it's Diaz he's been pretty clever. He's been pretty clever, kind of like, he's definitely leaning back into him, but it's not enough to give a foul. And then the ball's kind of just like come off. Was it Kulusevski? I think it is, and Van der Ven. Or it might have been Van der Ven, but Ake's just like poked it in. He couldn't miss. And then after that, that was we didn't have any more time really to get back into the game. Scarlett came on, but it was just too late. So it's not the outcome that I was expecting. I really had a feeling, guys. I really thought Spurs were going to do it tonight. But another year goes on, guys, and another year without a trophy, unless the impossible happens and we can win the league. But that's all we can look at now, guys, obviously, is our league form. And the fact that we're out the FA Cup means that we can actually we're not going to have many games at all. Out of the Carabao Cup in the second round, out of the FA Cup in the fourth round, no European games to play. I think it's going to hopefully play into our favour. The fact that a lot of teams are going to be in a lot of cup competitions, we need to try and capitalise that now on that now. And obviously, the next game in football is always the next biggest game. We've got a game obviously against Brentford on Wednesday, which is massive, absolutely massive for the club. And all we can do really is just keep winning. And it's just such a shame, because had we got past them tonight, and I really do believe that there were opportunities there to do it. If we'd just been braver and just been kind of a little bit more, shown a bit more quality on the ball, taken more risks. But a win tonight just would have really just catapulted our season into new levels, and it would have been a great glory night at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. But as it happens, City score their first goal at the stadium, they get their first win. If you're going to lose to any team and not take it too badly, it's probably going to be Man City. But we've had such a good record against them in recent years that it's just such a kick in the teeth, guys. It really is. I think, though, the fact it is City and the way that they're playing at the moment, I do hope that Ange can kind of just sort of tell the players in the dressing room, just kind of, brush yourself down, guys. Let's go again. Let's prepare right for the Brentford game. Let's get get those 3 points, and then we're trying to sort of tackle the last part of the season really, really well. Just going to have a look, guys, actually, just to see who our games are after the Brentford game, because to be honest, I'm not exactly sure. Let me just check here. So we've got Brentford Wednesday at home, and then we've got an away match against Everton the week after that, and then we play Brighton at home and then Wolves at home. So actually, yeah, if you look at those next 4 games, there's a lot of points there for Spurs if they want them. Starting with Brentford, Everton away is obviously not going to be difficult, but it's going to be hard. But then those 2 games, Brighton at home, Wolves at home, so that's really encouraging that the next 3 out of the 4 games are going to be at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Let's just see, guys. Let's just go for maximum points in those 4 games. Realistically, it's going to be really hard, I think, to get 12. But if we could get 10, I think that's going to put us in a really, really strong position in the league. And we can't give it up. We can't give it up. We've got to keep going. We've got to keep going. At the very least, try and get top 4 football. But let's just see if we can try and cut that gap down from the 8 points against Liverpool. But guys, I'm going to sign off. It's been a disappointing night for Spurs. It's I really thought we were going to do it today, and big up to the fans. There was some really, really good support at points during that game, but I think to be realistic, guys, we have to say that kind of the best team won on the night, and City just kind of in that last 10 minutes, they kind of just overrun us a little bit and we couldn't cope with them. But we go again, guys, and we stay united. We are Tottenham Hotspur, and I know it's probably going to be another season without a trophy, but we're used to it, guys. But the signs are there. The signs are there this season. That we're competing, we're competitive, we're a different team now, we're a different animal, and I think we just need more firepower, guys. That's the truth of it. We all know, really, as well as Richarlison's done in the last few games, he's definitely not the answer long term. And what Spurs really need to do, I don't think it's going to be in this January transfer window, but certainly in the summer, we really need to go out and sign a world-class striker, because for me, that's still a missing piece of this jigsaw puzzle. And it was a bit on show tonight, because when Sonny's not there, we didn't look like scoring tonight, did we? But guys, disappointing night, but we go again. Big night on Wednesday. Let's look forward to that. Guys, thank you very much for watching. And yeah, come on, you Spurs.